What if your world isn't reacting to your thoughts, but to your feelings? Every emotion you carry, grief, joy, shame, or love, leaves an imprint, not just inside of you, but on the very reality of your experience. You think you're seeing the world as it is, but you're seeing the world through the mirror of your own emotional state. And here's the truth most never even consider. The people you attract, the opportunities you miss, the chaos or peace in your life, it's not random. It's resonance. You are always broadcasting something. The question is, what emotional frequency are you tuning the universe to? Hello, my name is Joshua and welcome to Magnum Opus 333. This channel is all about spiritual awakening, where psychology meets spirituality. Each week, we discuss powerful ideas that help you understand yourself, transform yourself, and break free from the invisible programs that are controlling your life. If you want to see the world differently, this is the place for you. So stick around. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and let's get to it. Emotions. We experience them every day, but most of us don't understand what they really are. They aren't just fleeting reactions or passive states that come and go. Emotions are energy. They are vibrational patterns that course through your body, shaping your physiology, your thoughts, and your behavior, and ultimately, your world. The word emotion comes from the Latin emovere, which means to move out. Emotion is energy in motion. It's not meant to stay stuck or hidden. It's meant to move, to inform, to guide. But when we suppress our emotions, ignore them, or fear them, they don't disappear. They embed themselves into the nervous system, silently dictating our responses and our reactions. Modern science, especially in fields like neurobiology and quantum psychology, support what ancient wisdom traditions have known for centuries: that our emotions carry charge, frequency, and memory. When we feel joy, our entire body enters a coherent state. Our heart rhythm smooths out, our immune system strengthens, and our brain becomes more synchronized. But when we carry resentment, fear, or shame, the body enters into survival mode. It releases stress hormones. It constricts energy. It narrows perception. Your emotions are a biological and energetic feedback system. They tell you what you're aligned with and what you're resisting. And more importantly, they influence your electromagnetic field, the literal energy you emit into the world around you. You are not just thinking your reality into being, you are feeling it into form. The universe does not speak English, it speaks energy. So the most powerful language you have is your emotional frequency. Have you ever walked into a room and felt tension, even when no one was there? Or looked at a smiling person and felt like something was off? That's your inner lens at work. Your emotional state filtering your experience. Every moment, your brain is interpreting reality through a web of past experiences, unconscious beliefs and emotional associations. Emotions aren't just reactions to the outer world. They become filters through which the outer world is perceived. Imagine waking up anxious. Your body is tight. Your breathing shallow. As you move through your day, you're more likely to interpret a neutral comment as criticism. You might avoid eye contact, misread cues, or attract people who match that nervous energy. Now imagine waking up grateful. Suddenly, the same world feels kinder, more supportive, and more open. The external hasn't changed. You have. This is why healing emotional trauma is so powerful. Because once you shift the lens, the view, it shifts too. The people who once seemed threatening might now feel safe. The opportunities you once overlooked, they suddenly stand out. Most people live their lives trying to change what's out there. But transformation starts with the lens. Until you clean the lens of fear, anger, shame, or grief, you'll keep seeing a distorted world, no matter how much effort you put in. Your perception is not passive, it's creative. And emotion is the paint that colors the canvas of your life. What you feel internally doesn't stay internal. It echoes. It ripples into your relationships, into your work, and even your choices. It even echoes into the way strangers respond to you. We've all heard of the law of attraction, but at its core, it's not about wishful thinking or mental focus. It's about emotional coherence. You attract not what you want, but what you are emotionally congruent with. If you carry unresolved grief, you will attract people who avoid intimacy. If you're locked in self-doubt, you'll sabotage opportunities or surround yourself with those who reinforce those insecurities. But here's the empowering truth. The world responds differently when you feel differently. Not just for pretend or to suppress, but actually shift your inner frequency. Think about music. A tuning fork that vibrates at a certain frequency will cause another object with a matching frequency to vibrate as well. This is resonance. And your emotions are just like tuning forks. They set the tone for the kinds of people, experiences, and outcomes that enter into your field. This is why emotional mastery isn't just for inner peace. It's for outer transformation. The more you raise the emotional quality of your state, even gradually, even if it's imperfect, the more you start experiencing what once seemed out of reach. The echoes are always happening. The question, what are you echoing? Now that you understand how emotions shape perception and attract experience, how do you change the pattern? The first step is recognition. You must become aware of your emotional habits. Most people recycle the same emotional states day after day. Anxiety in the morning, frustration at work, numbing the pain at night. This repetition becomes your identity. Start by observing your emotional cycles. What triggers you? What feelings dominate your week? Write them down. Track your state like you would track your physical health. Next, create a safe space. You cannot shift emotional patterns in a state of fear or chaos. Practices like breath work, meditation, mindful movement, and even simple grounding can regulate your nervous system. Without regulation, the body resists change. Then comes the key: embodiment. This means practicing the emotion before the circumstance justifies it. Don't wait to feel joy until life gives you a reason. Cultivate it now. Move with it. Breathe into it. Speak from it. This is how you rewire your nervous system to trust a new way of being. Affirmations, visualization, journaling. They only work when paired with emotion. Words alone don't reprogram the body. Feeling does. Over time, you create a new baseline. Your default state shifts, and the outer world, as it always does, begins to mirror it back. So here we are, at the edge of something simple but revolutionary. Your reality is not just shaped by your thoughts. It's shaped by emotions. And every emotion you feel is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. When you learn to observe, feel, regulate, and embody the new emotional state, you gain access to a deeper form of creation. You move from victim to artist, from reactor to transmitter. No one else can do this for you, but no one else can take it from you either. The power is already within you. So take a deep breath. Check in with your emotional frequency and ask yourself, what kind of world do I want my emotions to echo back to me? Thank you for watching. If this resonated, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone on their journey. You never know who may need this message today. Until next time, remember, perception is your reality, and you, well, you have the power to reshape them both. Thank you again.